Yes, people. It's Big Tommy Biz. We are back on the New Guardz show, and we're back with another interview with a cold lyricist, real prolific MC in the UK HH scene right now. I'm talking about the man like C.O.N-Vers.
Yeah.
What you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, good man. You good?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man.
Thanks for having me down, innit?
Yeah, finally locked it in. I mean, we
Yeah,
talked
man.
about it ages ago, but it's good to get it done, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's get straight into music, bro.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this thing?
Probably been doing it like properly again. Probably since my daughter was born, maybe. Like my eldest, so maybe about like 8 years. Like I used to do it back in the day, but that was just like just growing up. You know when like you're younger and everyone thinks they can like spit.
Yeah.
So we just did it over garage back in the day, and then like real life got in the way. And then, yeah, man, for like the last 8 years, but then like 5 years proper just going after it, man. So yeah, that's about it, really, bro.
So you started on garage.
yeah.
Way
Yeah,
back
man.
when.
Yeah, way back when, bro.
So I was gonna talk about your like musical influences. So obviously you're a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
So like, where did that transition come in then?
Well, like around when I was growing up and that, like there was never any hip hop in the house, man. It was all like standard. Like my dad had quite an eclectic taste, but my brother was all like Oasis and all that sort of stuff. And then I don't know who first played it to me, man, but I remember hearing like Doggy Style, and I was just like, bro, I was like, what's that? I was like, that's like, it's mad. And then like the artwork on the album, I was like, yeah, this is like proper. And then from there, it was just like, from that moment on, I was just like fascinated with like hip hop and stuff, really. But back in them days, it was like an American thing. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, everything I heard was American until like it got to like a later stage where then you started hearing like the Jets and the Task Force and stuff like that, and then it was like, oh, okay, like there's English people doing this as well, and then the fascination grew, man. Then it was just like, right, okay, it's sort of like the road took a turn, if you will. Do you know what I mean? And then I just went deep into the UK stuff, really, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's probably, you'd say, like more UK kind of influence.
I think so, man. I think initially the influence was American, but I think that felt like unattainable level. Do you know what I mean? And then when you hear people, like when I started hearing English people doing it, it's like, oh, okay, like then maybe there is a way to do this without trying to be something you're not. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like the whole accent thing and the American vibe and stuff. So yeah, man, I think like the want to do it was probably from listening to UK stuff, I think.
Yeah. I'd probably say the same. I mean, like me wanting to actually put music out, or having the confidence to put music out, is hearing UK man do it.
Yeah,
And thinking,
100%.
do you know what? I'm as good as these some of these man, and
Yeah.
like better than some of these
Yeah.
man. Like, if you look at it like that, but it's mad now that the UK used to kind of get clowned by the US for doing hip hop, man, and I feel like the tides have kind of turned on that.
I think so. Like I'd say probably there's still like a large portion of American heads that still feel like that, I think.
And I think that will feel like that as well.
Yeah. But I think people like the Fly Hooligan, even like Sunny Jims and stuff like that, I think they're bringing more attention over. Do you know what I mean? But I think sometimes that's attention because it's more relatable to like the US stuff anyway. So like I don't know how deep rooted the interest from Americans are into like the UK side of things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's good seeing like it get a bit more shine though, for real. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely UK hip hop, and I mean the UK sound overall. Like obviously we got Central Seas over there doing madness. Like I think we're getting a lot more recognised overseas, which I think like I don't think we ever really needed to. No, you know what I mean? I think we needed to just build our scene.
Yeah, man. I think I think as well, man. There were so many like the UK was like it still is like drum and bass and like even now grime and stuff. And I think like the whole proper hip hop thing like got overlooked a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even now like Central Seas and stuff like that who are doing like proper heavy. I wouldn't necessarily say they're hip hop. Do you know what I mean? Not how I think of like what hip hop is.
We walked out of a Central C show, so I don't care, bro. Man wasn't rapping. Man wasn't rapping. He was playing a tune. So sorry, but I can't respect that. You know what I mean? But man. Let's get back to you, bruv. You're obviously deflecting. No, fuck all of that, man. Listen.
That was a good one.
But like you're in Bear Crews, bro.
Bear Crews, bro.
Bear
I'm
Crews.
proper,
So
like, if someone asked me to be in a crew, bro, I'm like, yeah. That's like just like I could write 16s all day long, bro. And if it's for different crews, it's like, yeah, that's my bit done. That's my bit done.
And
but
it's kind of different flavors as well.
Yeah,
probably,
100%, man.
That shit, man.
Yeah, innit?
That's
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So off the top, I got Right to Speak. I got The Last Elect and the newest member of DSOTM, bruv. So you're cousins with New Guardz now, really. if you're in DSOTM, bruv. There are cousins, bruv.
It's all affiliated. Yeah, man. No, the DSOTM thing was heavy as well, man, because I was chatting to like Kakarot for time, man. Like
big up Kakarot every time.
Like Voodoo. Yeah, I think I started chatting to him when he was still Voodoo. And then like I noticed the whole thing going on his WhatsApp, and I was like, yeah. But he's one of the coldest, bruv. Like man. When I started
excellent MC.
man. When I started working with him, like my whole I think like a lot of shit changed for like how I was writing. Like I thought like his like depth of knowledge for like the maddest stuff like blew my mind. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's mad, bruv. Like I was like straight googling shit, bruv, and I was like, what's that? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes fair sense. And then
the other person who does that is a murderer as well, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah, man.
All of them, lot. But yeah, so then after like me and Kakarot got like one project that's just been mixed and mastered, which is pretty much ready to come out, and we got like half a second one as well.
Dope.
But when we were working on it, he was just like, do you know what, it's mad, bro. He was like, do you want to join DSOTM? And I was like, yeah, bro, 100%. Like, you lot are cold, like 100%. So that was it, man. And then like I find whenever I start working with new people, like straight away you just get this mad like rush of like inspiration.
Yeah.
So like the first like I remember as soon as I joined that group, they were like, look, these are all tracks off like the next album we're doing, like just pick them and write to them. And I think I like wrote and sent back about 5 or 6 like in a week, because it was just like fresh and you know who you're like listening to and writing to and stuff. So that's why I like joining crews and stuff, man. If the crew's dope, like you get mad inspired by the people in the crew, and then it just follows like a natural progression, innit, really. 100,
man. So Right to Speak is you and Fax.
Yeah, that was me and Fax, man. That came from back in the day when it was me, Fax, and then a couple other guys as well, and then like that sort of broke apart. Right to Speak might have even come about at the end of like the garage days.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
so that's got some history to it.
Yeah. And then so like when we both started doing it again, it was just like, well, it's Right to Speak, innit?
So am I right in knowing you and Fax been down from years, bro? Like school
like
days
school
or whatever.
Days, yeah, man. Yeah.
Sick, man. That's sick that it's still going strong.
Yeah, man.
You man are finally pushing through on the next
bro,
thing.
Trying.
No, but you're making some noise, bro. That's why I wanted you in here, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm working with Fax. It's like I said to you yesterday. That guy is an evil genius, bro. Like
he's crazy.
You know,
like,
man.
He got even more like crazy with the output, because he's got a sick setup at his yard. Like he's got like a studio setup. And then something happened where he realised he could do what he did in the studio on his laptop. So then he's like, I don't need to go in there. I can just do it here on my headphones. And he was like, he bangs out like 8 tracks like an evening, just like, but all like the high, like the production level. Well, you know.
Yeah.
It's mad.
When I asked him for some beats for my new project, he sent me 96 beats.
Yeah, bro, it's offensive, isn't it, man?
I was like, what?
Yeah, you can't, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but them beat packs are mad, innit? Because you stop so many times, you never get to the end.
All of them are fire.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them. You start writing.
Yeah.
And then you leave it a while and you go back.
I know, exactly. Bro,
and who's in the Last Elect?
Last Elect is me, Fax, and Barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah, that Barbarian's just crazy with it, man.
So, so he kind of joined you and Fax on the next thing.
Yeah, we kind of like me and Fax. I think like it must have been Insta. I think Chester must have like reposted him and stuff like that, and we were like, "Holy shit, man, this guy's like crazy." So we just reached out and we're like, "Look, do you want to do a track?" I think this was like peak like COVID times.
Right.
So we did our first track. It was Creators, and we went and shot it in like Shoreditch, but it was like proper like middle of COVID, so there was no one, man. It was so
Is
mad.
Fax spitting on that one?
Or no,
there's
Fax,
one of them that
yeah, Fax spits on I can't remember the name of the track, man.
Yeah, I see it the other day. Where's that one shot?
That was shot all around like Greenwich and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I thought it was looking all mad abandoned.
That was a long
and, like,
day, bro.
Is it?
That was a
It's a dope video, though, man.
Yeah, man. Standard. You know them ones where you're just like trawling around and like you find a spot and like
We've
just
had some,
shoot
innit?
And then at the end, it's just, but it always comes together sick, man, innit? Yeah, man. Just got to shoot as much as you can, innit?
Sick, man.
Yeah, man.
We was talking a bit about this outside, but how do you find, you're a working dad, innit?
Yeah.
How do you find the time to be creative and do these things, man?
In my van, bruv. Like,
Yeah?
as soon as I realised that you can dictate on your phone, that was like, I never like physically write a bar ever. Like, my handwriting is so bad now as well because of it, bruv. But I just be in the van, like, because it's like an hour and a half to Central for me. Like, a lot of my work's in Central. Sometimes I'm like all over the country, so it's like big chunks of time. So I was just like, I just try and write when I'm driving, man. It just like, it's a perfect opportunity where there's no other like outside noise.
Yeah.
So like minimum it's like 3 hours a day in my van on my own. So like just put the tracks on, like find a track that works, and then just start writing.
And
It's
what
probably a little
you
bit
like?
sketchy.
So I was gonna ask you about this as well because you told me this before. But so do you spit like 4 bars or like how does it work?
Yeah, like normally I know if like a tune's gonna work if I get the first line down quite easy, and then the second one, if the second one just like falls out, then I'm like, right, okay, this is like it's good to go now.
Right.
And then I just repeat it until something clicks, and then like a lot of the time you get something that you want to say but you can't like figure out like the right way of saying it that matches the flow or whatever.
It don't fit in the pattern.
Exactly, yeah, but you know the words.
It don't fit, but you know you want to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
You might have to chop up a
Yeah,
word
that's
or
it.
that,
Yeah, or just change, or like swap one word out for a next word. And yeah, man, I listened to, I think it was one Capo interview. Like, I think it
One of
was,
the best, man.
bruv, he's like
100.
hands
I
down.
went to his show the other day.
Oh,
He
yeah, I
done
saw you at the front.
Shoreditch.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, I was at the front of the show.
Yeah, I wanted to come to that, man.
I went to his show the other day. It
Mad
was hard.
intimate, man,
He
innit?
performed his album. I think it's in 3 parts.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
new project, and it was dope. It was just like some, I don't even know. It's like some MTV unplugged.
Yeah, it was mad, innit, bro?
We've called the
It's
Artisan
like-
that album,
yeah, that's
innit?
it.
Yeah, bruv.
But
Cold.
he said like a lot of the time when he writes, he'll like listen to the beat through, and then like so that like the tempo or the BPM's locked in, and then like he won't play it again, like until
Right.
he's got like a big chunk of it done.
Oh, so you internalise it.
Yeah. So it's just like you know how like the beat goes, so then you just work off of that, and then I realised that sometimes like unintentionally, like I think I do the same in it, like especially if you get a certain like cadence going in the first bit, and you're like, I'll carry that on. It's like, well, I don't need to know what the beat sounds like because I know it from the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just check in, and it's like, oh, if there's a break there, then I can do this or that. But yeah, man.
Listen, the advice in that case is because I'm doing exactly the same thing. You see, my commute now, I've got like 40 minutes one way and 40 minutes the other. So
it's the
barring,
best, bro.
even if I only get 4 bars down and
Yeah.
then
It's-
it goes blank,
honestly,
I've got 4 bars down. I've
Yeah.
utilised the time. You get me? So
if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be able to write because
Yeah,
like
100.
you know what it's like. Like anyone
Yeah,
with
G.
kids, as soon as you get home, it's chaos, bro. Like so, yeah, man. It works for me, and yeah, man, it's good. It's good.
what do you think of the state of the UK hip hop scene at the moment, man?
I don't know, you know, like I think not that long ago I thought it was pretty bad, like in terms of the levels that are being accepted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think because of like how stuff is nowadays, like where everyone's just waiting to be offended by something, or like I think no one wants to say anything that, you know, might make them look like a bad guy or like upset someone. So then like a lot of trash gets like just accepted that it's okay, and I was just like, this is like, it's mad, bro. It's so dead. Like I came up in like the golden eras, like Jess, Kalashnikovs, Terra Firma, like Kaiser, like where it was just like impeccable. You had to be good.
Come on.
Like you had to be.
Come on.
And it's just like, you know, it's like, I think that's a blessing and a curse with social. It's like anyone can do it now because of social, but it doesn't mean you should do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Chip
then,
said that, innit?
Yeah,
I miss the days where
like,
you couldn't rap,
like,
you didn't.
That's it, bro. And like so many times, like you'll see stuff on like on socials, and like just have to literally scroll past it so you don't like do something you regret or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But that was like probably a couple months ago, and then recently, like I had a show in Bristol a couple of weeks ago, like part of
Milo's thing.
Yeah, part of Milo's album launch. And it was just crazy, bruv. It was like, it reminded me of when we used to go and see
Split
like
Profits perform,
Split Profits.
I see loads of footage of that, man.
Crazy. And it was just like, it was just so intense, man, but everyone was just there for the vibes. So it's like the old days, you know. It wasn't, proper show, man. And it was just like, it was so good. And I was like, fuck, this reminded me of like the old days, you know what I mean? And then a week later, I did a set at in Bournemouth. On like one of these Verb T nights, and like Leaf Dog and BVA were like headlining and stuff. It was a joking invited me down actually, and that was just crazy as well, man. Bare like small room, like packed out, just mad hot, but proper like old school settings, you know. So that made me think, oh, do you know what? Maybe the scene is actually all right. You just gotta look in the right places. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, that's it, man, 100%.
Who are your most underrated MCs right now? UK hip hop. You don't have to say Tommy Biz, bro. It's fine.
I think, and like, with no offense here, because like he's been doing it a lot longer than me. I do think Kakarot, man.
Yeah, 100.
I don't think he gets anywhere near the shine he should get.
I feel like he's getting more and more though. Like, yeah.
Because he's connected. He's connected with Baron Simbat.
Yeah.
Receptor Records.
Yeah, Receptor, and it's just like Baron used to always tell me that Voodoo's a beast.
Yeah, he is, bro.
He's one of the best out there, and
man.
he was trying to like bring that out from time before COVID.
Yeah, man.
And I was just like, do it.
And
he's done it.
He's been cold before he moved. Before he moved to Spain, he was around us, man, a lot. Like a lot. Like he was at all the shows. The guy is cold.
Yeah,
like,
bro. He's cool.
Yeah.
And that's why I say like. No offense, because I know he's been doing it for like time. I know he's been rolling with you for ages. But honestly, when he puts stuff out and I see like it doesn't get the push it does, I'm just like, it's baffling. Do you know what I mean? But definitely,
and I think he doubts himself sometimes because I worked with him on a few tracks, and every time he's always like, oh, is this all right? Do you like it? I'm like, bro, it's fucking humble, ill. Bro, like every single one is crazy. Like
it's mad.
But I think that's just his personality. Like, as in, 100%. He's a nice dude. He wants you to know that like he's a real genuine guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, proper.
Any other names you want to throw out there?
I don't really know. Like underrated wise, I don't know, man. Like I feel like everyone. That like I listen to is probably everyone's kind of at the same level. Everyone's like moving in the same circle.
It's kind of a circle, isn't it, at the moment?
That's exactly it. I think like there's like these new circles that have been formed, and then like you said, DSOTM like affiliated with New Guardz, and like I think each circle like has this big sort of like outreach to it, and it's man. It's, and again, without sounding like I just like jump on anyone that asks me to be in a crew, like that it's good to move like that, because you get like different like energies, and you like meet different people and different opportunities and stuff. So yeah, man.
Ready to get into some bars?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Hey, that's what I was waiting for.
I can't even see it.
Step out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Step out of the vehicle, or I will take you out of the vehicle.
I don't hold a one man wave the brush to call me Basquiat. Depicting souls vanish off the canvas. Refs counting up to 10 and back is madness. How I swing the left hand, the camera is flashing when the speed traps are active. Like it's lights ready action. I acclimatize at levels where the oxygen decreases, pierce the firmament. Holy water lounging, leave you devils in the furnaces. I crumple up your skeletons and crumble them in Rizzler papers. Blowing vapors in the air like pesticides they spraying. Carcinogens ingested, that's a circle of life decaying. Preying on my downfall through the ozone layers breaking. Climate change is the banished angel with the scars where my wings were razored. The king of vagrants when I switch the flavors. Foul smelling from the stench of the bad behavior. Shit, I could turn an honest man to traitor numbers player. And if evil has a root, just name the numbers on the paper chaser. I'm the strangest thing in underground facilities. Unnatural faculties have got me walking through the lands remotely. Click through channels, R-rated Project Bluebeam. Facilitated nightmares, a hologram, so listen closely. New year, new me, the same old bullshit. Keep stacking up the tracks without the budget to fund it. I'm still approaching labels, but they ain't budging, so fuck it. And if push comes to shove, I strip the gold off my damn bicuspid. A cat amongst the pigeons, leave the feathers ruffled. Leather duffel filled with buckshots to scatter pheasants clucking. I'm never bugging in the coop, lest my chicken blubbing. Candlelight dinners serve reminders where my bread is buttered. I tally numbers like I'm standing in an alley with a valley under. Camouflage hoodies bumping Derringer. Paydays are coming, see me running up on counters for the counters. My accounts are looking butters like they Herman Munster. Herb igniter in the palm holder. Particles of fire burning bushes like I'm Moses in a desert cipher. A book of lies seems my book of rhymes wiser. Forever practicing my range, left with a crooked eye sniper. It's icy torture in the mornings, Wim Hofing. At a stage of life where a healthy ticker plays upon my conscience. Active swimmers in the ointment when I drop their knickers. Cannons bust, inseminating seeds produce another nipper. Glass slipper for the missus like her name was Cinders. Always clearing up behind the children like the ugly sisters. Marry me a prince or charmer with linguistics. The winning prize a rapper with a gift like a golden ticket. Missing digits like Yakuza with initiations. Offshore accounts are tax havens for the crooked payments. Keep the crypto for the drugs, watch exchange inflation. Otherwise it's back to calling shotters, I ain't got the patience.
Jesus! C.O.N-Vers! And I said it before and I say it again, if you ain't coming like that, don't come on the New God Show!
Hey.
Can we get one more out of you, bro?
Hey. This is your last chance, final fight, final fly, the end of the line. I chase the light at the end of the tunnel. Embers crumble, cherry on the setting sun. Smoke in the lung is volcanic when the cough thunders. Do I stutter? Drop me out your dumb blunders. My AI is too advanced to never malfunction. Butcher's apron left bloody by you lamb cutlets. Getting served with the prayer like it's Easter supper. Two sullen guys spitting like the mood's gutter. Yo, I dare you crack a smile, go on, break your cover. Take a couple of these until you smell colours and start pouring out your heart, Mr. Lover Lover. Yeah, pussy boy, not a pussy hunter. I did the pussy off the boat when the lies uncovered. Ruthlessly I ascend till I kick the ladder and have you singing too much like your name was Sampha. I do it for myself, man, fuck the culture. Middle finger to the world, I must be Shady's brother. I hate the summer, give me hoodie seasons. I like writing to the cold of a winter's evening. Dropped the 8th in a zoo for my own achievement. Only had a couple tokes, then I had to leave it. Heart beating out my chest like I struggle breathing. In the booth trying to rap, but I struggle reading. Yeah, you know them ones. Yo, listen, I never cared about who's the realest, nah. Because it's day one settings, regroup with the evil genius. Many strings to the bow like Archimedes. That's philosophy of street trash shotting CDs. You see me? It's likely you heard about. Work rate crazy, got my name on the circuit now. The inner voice got me thinking I'm the best about. Yo, I can thread the needle like burning brown. Without doubt, I'm the best in the multiverse. Murder in a verse until cons is the only version. I'm killing two birds with the one stone. I dictate the bars on the phone when I should be working. I hopped out the shuttle like hello earthlings. Yo, I came to take the crown, where's the king living? Let me grab the keys to the kingdom, I'ma knock it down just to rebuild it in my own vision. So bear witness to a crime of passion, rhyme assassin. See me spitting flames in the year of dragons. Yeah, I fear the traitor, not the damn dagger. Another scar across the heart like the name Saga. The pain branded for all to access. Left floating off a throwaway, birthing another concept. Rebirth forbidden content, but don't tempt me. Resort the energies back to something drastic. Yeah. Hey, I did this hook live the other day, yo. It goes 1 for the good times and 2 for the bad ones. 3 for the money and the times I wish I had some. 4 for the feeling, can't be certain of the outcome. And the 5th is for the strength, you never see me being outdone. 6 for the hustle, I'm 6. 7 sin so simple. 8 is for the times that I dust myself down. And 9 times out of 10 I'm proud of how I turned out. Yeah. Hey, shouts to Facts on the beat, man, right to speak.
C.O.N-Vers. C.O.N-Vers, thank you for coming on the show, my brother.
Man, thank you for having me.
Dangerous MC, if you don't know, get to fucking know.
Hey, C.O.N_Vers official, man. Just type in the C and the C dot and it'll come straight up, man. But yeah, all on Instagram, socials.
Yo, thank you for coming on the show once again, my brother.
Thank you, man.
I think we're gonna get in some tunes right now, and then you're gonna hear from us shortly talking on what's been going on. So don't go nowhere.
Keep it locked. This is Mode London.
All right. We are back. The new Guardz, this new Guardz radio inside the place on our it's a bit tight in here today, blood. But yeah, hey, welcome back, C-Facts. It's not C-Facts.
I love it, bro. Yeah,
welcome back to C.O.N-Vers.
Thank you, bro.
Because you were chatting. No, it's because you were chatting about him.
Don't pretend you don't know.
But yes, we're gonna get inside to the chat. We can edit that out later, innit? Don't worry, I know I'll go on, bro. But yeah, he smashed up the fucking mic earlier. But now we're gonna get into some chatty patty talk. So yeah, I know that the man them have been watching the socials and watching the hip hop spaces to see what's been going on. I know. Even if you're not a fan, the shit has been fucking hilarious. It's been hilarious. So you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the tea. We're talking about the beef that's been going on, the hip hop beef, the battle between Kendrick Lamar, who kicked it off, Drake, J. Cole. And then some other mans have been jumping in on something. Rick Ross, Future, Weekend, ASAP Rocky.
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin as well, man.
Where's the drums?
Hey, Metro got shut down. That was dirty. One bar. Dirty. So let's take it on the timeline. Let's take it back to the beginning. So first of all, you had Kendrick, who, you know, after a while, like what he likes to do after a few years is he puts out a little track just to get the masses talking. Just to bust a shot. This time it weren't even his tune. It was off Metro Boomin's album.
Wait. It's never his tune.
No. Control weren't his tune either. Yeah, but he came with a verse, just shooting at, you know, the mainstream rappers. Let's say the mainstream spitters that are out there.
He was accurate.
Yeah.
It was the top 3.
It was the top 3. Okay, of the main, of the conversationals. Yeah. So he came at Drake. He came at J. Cole. He came at, who else did he come at in that verse?
It's only really them.
It's really them, isn't it?
It was
mainly them.
It was fuck the big 3. It's
Yeah.
big me.
Yeah.
And something about the K9 to your dogs. Leave them on all fours. Subliminal shit right there. That was just dope, you get me?
There was a couple bars.
Oh, you mean the Top Dog stuff?
Yeah. So then he came out with that, and then J. Cole, not too long after, like bust quick.
Anyway,
No. Let's talk about it. Because earlier I had to play Fire Squad just to listen to what this guy has actually been just to listen to what this guy's been actually chatting about down the years. How he's talking about how he's bun out everyone and better than everyone. So he dropped his tune, 7-minute drill. Yeah, he tried to do a 7-minute drillings. You know, he did a tune, and then he said sorry. He apologized.
Do you know what? Someone said it interestingly, yeah? If the comments were absolute, this is fire, this is that, he probably wouldn't have said nothing, yeah? Yeah, but the fact that the comments were like, yeah, it made him go home and feel like,
I didn't mind it.
I thought it was
I
alright.
thought it was one of the better, better.
Nah. I thought it was alright.
Like-
There's a lot of things that he couldn't stand on, and that's why he felt funny.
Yeah, the chat.
Yeah?
The chat was loose. To be fair,
And then,
it was a bit too
I tell you what,
complimentary
for me,
yeah.
you can say sorry, you can say sorry. And again, do you really mean it? Because for some reason, wait, forget. For some reason, there's still 7-minute drill online. If you're really sorry, take that shit down.
Nah, he said he was
and
gonna
get out
take
the
it down.
conversation.
Like when he done the apology, he said he was gonna take it down.
And he
he didn't.
He did. But once it's on the internet, it's there, bro.
Oh,
That's
Man,
it. You know
I
that.
swear I could go right now and see Mike delete
No,
later
but
and it's still on.
ain't J. Cole's upload. It's there. But someone else has put that up there, bro.
Yeah.
Like he took it.
Pour
off the-
him in it.
he took
Don't
it off
say
the
sorry.
tunes.
In my life, you take the L. Hold it,
100.
take the L, keep it done.
Do you know what the worst part about is? So the sorry, we're all looking at that as an L, yeah. Let's face it, everyone is.
It's an L.
Yeah, but then the next stage, you know what happened? Some footage leaked of him at Baz's show coming out as a special guest and forgetting his verse. Bro,
Spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Mum spaghetti.
Listen, let's all J. Cole is an incredible MC. He's not shit. He's an you know what I mean? But
out of all of them, I probably listened to J. Cole the most out of all of them.
I wouldn't say the most, but I listen to him. I don't listen to him more than Kendrick.
I do.
But yeah,
I love
he's sick.
Kendrick,
He's
by the
sick.
way,
He's
but-
like J. Cole is sick. But you gotta remember, 9 out of 10 of these guys' tunes is all about bunning out Soundboy and everybody's like, I'll bun out everyone and this and that, and then like, you come out with the apology. That's why people are
sorry.
bunning him out. If he came out like an MC, like some PM Dawn
Stand
shit,
on your square.
no one would say, oh, he apologized,
Stand on your
like
square.
because you're a spiritual guy, but you're still talking crud on every single one of your albums, even this one that just dropped. You're still talking crud about, I will bun out every MC, come test me, test my pen. Someone tested your pen and you're like, I'm sorry.
It's that make-believe beef though, isn't it? Like everyone writes to like a certain extent like make-believe beef, but then he like got called on it and then he was like, oh,
Well, do you know what
really
I
real.
think, yeah? It's a different...
I was thinking, make believe.
but you know, it's like,
You gotta think, yeah? There's different levels to it, right? There's different levels to it, yeah? Because when he shot, yeah, and shot down the earlier opponents, they weren't opponents. You know, your little pumps and so forth. These are kids that you're gonna come through, put your arm around and say, yo, you man, all your corner, yeah?
Done KOD.
No, when he's just shooting down the little kids, yeah? But now the caliber's upped, yeah? And I don't care what people say.
Don't shoot
Kendrick
the
is a
little kids.
boogeyman, yeah? He is the most subliminal,
He is, man.
coded rapper
He is.
in history for me, yeah? Because I hear a verse and I'm like, that's dope. And then one of these weirdos make one of these videos, innit?
Mas-
Unpacking
Mas-
his verse.
I feel that
Did you know that the maths?
No, Mas. Let me interject on Mas, yeah? I feel like Kendrick watches this like from the bleachers, as the Americans
Yeah,
call
he's
it,
in
like
the hills.
top. He's just watching it wherever he is, and it's just like, these man, they're really trying it. It's like, I like Drake, but he's finished. I'm gonna finish him.
Oh, we need to get to him as soon.
I'm gonna see if he clocks it. I'm gonna
get to
drop
him
this,
too.
and then that's
Let's
what
get
I
to him
think.
too.
I was gonna say
Segue.
Drizzy Drake.
Winner!
Like, let's be real.
I want to hear Ray's take,
Drake,
but yeah, go on.
Drake ain't never shy away from
Never.
none of this,
Never.
bro.
You can't.
Every time there's shots,
Do you know what?
I
My
got
favorite
something
line.
on that.
quick.
Wait,
I got
my
something
favorite line.
on that.
He's
too.
petty. That's
My
why.
favorite
He's
line.
a petty guy.
My
He's a petty
favorite
guy.
line.
But
You
ain't
got-
nothing wrong with that.
My favorite line. You got me acting like I'm 50. And this brother is acting like 50.
Yeah.
50
He
laughing at all of
slapped
you lot. 50
20
laughing at all of you.
people on the track, yeah?
50 laughing at all of
That
you.
is how to rob the industry, yeah?
100.
And 50 promotes the hell out of it because 50 loves it, yeah?
That's how he came in.
But there has never been a beef that Drizzy shies from. Yeah?
Alright,
and
alright.
even when people were trying to give it to
Let me
him,
counteract this.
And when he loses, he takes the L. He
Alright,
just
cool.
takes the L, but
Alright,
he will give it a go.
All right, cool. Okay, Drizzy in the beef thing. This is my thing with Drizzy and beef. He always invites it and welcomes it, and he's ready for it because
He's trying to get the
he's not on that plateau that he wanted to be on. Always in hip hop. It's like when hip hop is done and told, and historians tell it. they're gonna talk about the best lyricists, the best producers, and the mans that are just overall popular. And I think Drake falls in the line of that popular shit.
Yeah,
and he will never get the pop. He'll never be a Woo. He'll never be a Mobb Deep. He'll never be a.
I feel like he thinks.
Yeah, he feels. I need to constantly prove that I'm this, so them man.
And when it comes to a clash in these things, like
so
when you're an artist who does them tunes for the girls, who sings a bit, them man are always gonna have that card on you.
No, but LL Cool J done that. LL Cool J done that.
Yeah, come on.
And he's not that.
No,
but again,
LL Cool J is that.
LL Cool J, man.
Don't get it twisted.
I'm a fan of LL Cool J.
Wait. Ray. But when
the original,
should have over there so quick, man. Sound so sick.
When LL battled Cannabis,
Yeah.
man were talking the same things they're talking about Drake now.
Cannabis.
They were,
finished
but he finished him. But people didn't even want to listen to the LL tunes because they were like, this soft guy.
making a girl tune.
Yeah, they were saying that.
So it's that same thing, bro.
No. Wait. It's not because this time the singing brother is making them look silly, bruv. Yeah, because the singing brother is out here rapping his ass off. Yeah. And it's the best.
So he's always gonna
burying, yeah.
But them having that card on him, it means that he's always gonna have to prove his thing.
Yes.
No,
And
but
he does.
no, but that's what I like. He's willing to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm at the top of the mountain. People throw stones. I'm gonna roll a boulder down. That's how he's rolling. You get me?
He's on the top of his mountain. It's not the hip hop mountain. It's his mountain.
But
That is it. That is it.
No.
That's the crux of
Yeah,
that.
you can say that. You
Because
can
he
say
talks
that.
about money.
I'ma
Rod
tell
said
you
he's
something.
richer than me.
Hang tight.
And all that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
What's the money, man?
If you
Bars.
go back to the 2020s, yeah, Drake's name is gonna be the face of hip hop, like it or not. Yeah, that is his culture.
Little Brother's his favorite
That's
rappers.
his like it or not, that is his culture influence to hip hop.
I mean,
so
he's
whether
ran
you
hip-hop
want to
longer than
deny,
Jay did.
whether you want to deny him or not about hip hop, when you go to Google him for this time in 50 years time, you're
there.
gonna see Drake's
Yeah.
face representing.
But if you go to
So you
95,
can't
MC
shut him
Hammer's
out.
there. If you
You
go
get
to
me?
95, MC Hammer's there.
And
Vanilla Ice
MC
is
Hammer
there.
was still
Like, yo,
rapping, and not
MC
whether
Hammer
you
was a
liked
bad
it
man
or
for
not.
real.
Whether you liked it or not was different.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a
in the
very
box.
successful rapper.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Vanilla
and
Ice was
you know what?
successful in certain
No, but
years.
the difference
Had a
is
big-
a lot of people weren't ready for gospel rap. Is what he tried to drop after all of that. He tried to come with up with hope, down with dope, brother. Up with hope, down with dope. Listen. I can tell you some habit shit.
Gang banging.
Yeah.
Gang
That's what I'm trying
banging.
to say, fam. Yeah. So like when you say it like that, it's that is relative to how you see it.
What, is it similar?
But the
Is it not
reality
similar, fam?
is, when you look at hip hop in this time,
Yeah.
Drake's face is gonna be a representation
All right,
of hip
answer
hop.
me this then.
Yeah, not Woo,
Answer
not
me this
none
to
of
round
them.
it onto
It's
the
gonna
next
be
one.
Drake
Answer
right
me
now.
this, yeah. If Drake sits down now, realistically, in his heart of heart, minds of minds, and thinks to himself, what am I in hip hop? What do I stand for? What am I? When my shit's done, aside the money and the popularity, me having number one records and shit, what am I in this thing? And how do my peers
I'm gonna tell
rate
you
me?
what he is.
How
I'm gonna
do my
tell. I'm
peers
gonna.
rate
I'm gonna tell you what he
Really
is.
rate me?
I'm gonna tell you what he is.
Because none
He-
of them
no.
got
Hang
tunes,
tight.
man.
I'm gonna answer.
That's just fact.
No, I'm gonna
Whose
answer.
tunes did you jump on that?
He jumped
That's
on.
elite.
He jumped on the future, where you're living in a past bubble of the people he may adore. The whole future generation, the people that are buying money, buying music, really supporting, is the
always gonna
ones.
be the younger generation.
And that's the ones he's actually
talking about
intact with.
outside of
Hang
that.
tight, hang tight. On top of it being the rapidly rap brother, this is the same dude that's standing there at every battle rap and shit like that, really trying to throw money into that culture too. You know?
Yeah, but at the
So-
same time,
With the UK culture. Yeah, 100.
Drake is the Drake.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can shit on the man, but when you look back in the years
But
to
you
come,
lot opening
you
that
can
tin
see
of worms
things.
over there. That's the chameleon culture. That's the bandwagon chameleon culture. You wanna get
If
deep?
he came over,
Like,
wait,
what's hot?
wait.
What's hot?
All
What
right,
can I
question
attach
for you, Ray. Question for you.
Can I attach
Question
myself
for
to
you,
TikTok
Ray.
random in that?
You're hanging out with Drizzy, yeah? You're just
Everyone can
hang
attach myself
tight,
to
hang
Drizzy.
tight. You're hanging out with Drizzy. You're just in the room, in the studio, vibing, yeah? And Drizzy's like, yo, you're fucking fire. I tell you what, I got 50 grand to back your next album. What are you gonna say?
Me? What am I gonna say?
He already turned. His heart turned.
Drake told
I
me
saw
he's
his
gonna give me
eyes.
50 bags.
He's
All
gonna
right.
give you 50
can't
bags
turn.
for your next album, so you can work on your next
You know what I'm
album.
gonna say to Drake?
Go for it.
You know what I'm gonna say to Drake? I'm gonna say to Drake. I'm gonna say to Drake. is that I've never been a fan of your shit. I'm gonna be realistic and real with him, and maybe he might not want to give me the 50 bags after what I tell him. That's real as real. I'm gonna talk to him, sit down, bun a seat, man. Light up
And now he says, "That's cool, brother," and I feel
why I
you.
won't take
I
your
still
50
got
bags.
50 grand for you.
But I still won't take your 50 bags.
You wouldn't take it.
Fucking liar!
You wear your heart in your sleeve too hard, my
I
brother.
need 50 bags, man. Why would I take it off for next man for what? For which and what?
I'm not talking out of like he's trying to buy you or nothing. He's like, "Yo, I feel your shit, bruv. I'm gonna back 50 bags into whatever you're doing." Yeah, same like how he might
tell
have.
him, I won't be rude to take your
Same
money,
like
man.
he might have had the conversation with the Ashley Waters or something and said, "I feel top boy, bruv.
Yeah.
If I could give you 200 grand to help you push the next season, will it help?"
Alright,
And the man is like, "Yo,
alright.
it will help."
Since you
Is
say
that
it like that,
chameleon
yeah?
or is that
All
helping?
right, since you say it like that, I'll still say what I'm saying. And I'm saying if you still want to give me the money after what I'm going to tell you next, then give me that and I'll gladly accept it. But if not,
let me
I'm going to tell him that I'm not a fan of him, and I'm going to tell him that his place where he stands in hip hop as a man that's listened to it from I've been a boy, and it's gonna hit him in his soul. He might not want to give me like 50 pence after that.
The thing with Drake though, it's the same reason why like everyone's beefing him. It's the reach, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you want your shit to do better. Then obviously beef the person at the top, whether it's his mountain or the
Whoever's mountain,
or whatever.
yeah.
If he's up there with all the money and all the views, it's like, yeah, I'll take a shot at him. Because then if he takes a shot back at me, it's like it's eyes again.
It's real life.
And it's like
Even Lupe tried to come out and be like,
that's what I'm
I'll shoot that man.
And like, Chance the Rapper tried saying something. It's just like, whatever
Going
you
back
mean.
to what you
Like-
shared earlier, yeah, where Mao was sitting with his cape of Drakeness. Yeah. No, but you know what? Like, I can understand his perspective. Because if you speak to one of the under 30s, that might be the... Mao's different. Mao's just being ignorant to the rapper and the longevity of what he's done, yeah? But if you actually spoke to an under 30, most will have that ratings. Most won't know who a Black Thought is. You get me? Won't know who a Lupe is. Won't know who a... These are nostalgic love people that we like, yo, wife for that, love people. But nostalgic people that we fell in that grace with. But not a representation of what represents now.
When you look at hip hop through our eyes, obviously our zeitgeist would be, you know, like 90s era hip hop to maybe early 2000s or whatever.
It's the same for Drake though.
Maybe it's the same for him in terms of what he listened to. But as an entity himself, his zeitgeist, what he has established, has, you know, far surpassed that in terms of longevity. Like he's doubled that kind of time. So for him to do that, like, you got to give your hats off to him, really. You got to give him credit for that alone. Like, just to have that longevity. At the end of the day, if you look at basketball, look at what LeBron's done. You've got to give him his dues, longevity-wise. Yes, there's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's done what he's done, and he's got more rings or more accolades, But longevity-wise, MJ could never have done that. So, as a longevity point of view, like, Drake's done what he needed to do.
And his early career was independent.
Yeah.
It wasn't backed by a monster. It was independent.
I hate
but
everything.
Let's full circle it to say Drizzy's winning at the fucking minute,
No, but Mandem.
All right, unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. Rick Ross's one was the best fucking one out of all of them, bro.
It was an old tune.
I don't care if it was pre-written. That shit was hard,
It was a cold tune.
It was the best tune.
No, the second verse was good.
Yeah, the second verse was hard.
No, the first verse was not waste. What did I say to you? What was it? What is the fucking bar I said to you on?
The first
I was
verse
voice noting him while I was wheeling it up in the car.
We all
bro.
know the first verse. The first verse just sounded like a rosé. It's just a rosé. But that second verse is where rosés be a rosé, and you're like allowed to laugh.
Crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. I was like, yo, wheel and come again.
But again, it's like how we said, Metro Boomin, all of these other rappers. Who cares, bruv? I only want to know about Drizzy and K-Dot, yeah? I don't even want to know about J. Cole no more because he apologized.
Yo,
You get me?
Mas, to
No,
finish
I will
this off,
forever listen to
Mas,
his music,
to finish this
but
off,
I'm done with you
I
in the
think that
battle.
Drake is gonna remain uncomfortable with his position in hip hop, like someone that's uncomfortable with the size of
Alright,
their penis.
but
man.
in the context,
That's it. He's gonna stay like that. He's gonna stay uncomfortable with his position in hip hop, like the size of your dick.
in the context of this actual battle, this beef, yeah, he's slightly ahead, and you think he's way ahead.
Depends on what you define as winning.
I think that his tune and Rick Ross's tune were the best efforts. But his tune was like, his tune was. No, that's what I'm saying. So he now, we're waiting for him now to wrap it up.
Yeah,
If
but
he comes and wraps it up, then we can see what
Yeah,
Guam.
but all it takes is Pusha T to come back, bro.
Nah, do you know what? I wouldn't want to hear
The whole
it.
thing's wrapped, bro.
To be honest,
Bruv,
no,
Pusha
to be
T
honest, I
bodied
wouldn't
him
want to
on
hear
the
it.
Donut.
Pusha
Was it
will body
like
them.
No, I
the
wouldn't
thing
want to
is,
hear it.
Like, in terms of beef, yeah, we've seen better beefs, even this year.
Yeah.
Even the guy, wait, was it Shenseea versus, like, not Meg, who is it?
What?
Shenseea.
Jada Kingdom and
Yeah.
Bruv, it's an interesting beef. I wouldn't say better, but interesting.
How many times on this show? How many times on this show and on our show when we was at Real Rebels have we talked about rap beefs? Yeah, all the time. I'm gonna say the same fucking shit that I say every time that we talk about these Drake's verses or K-Dot's verses. Them man are not good at writing this shit compared to the UK mans by any stretch.
I agree to that.
By any
but,
stretch.
No, but that's also because we're garnered by a battle culture.
About culture,
100%.
That's
very-
Going way back to
And
Sound
our
Clash
battle
eras.
culture ain't.
Yeah.
Our battle
thing.
culture ain't this pre-scripted theatre show.
Come from
Our
Sound Clash
battle
time.
culture was
Sound
like,
Clash.
what now? Let's go. Your mother's looks like.
Yeah, what you got, what I got.
Yeah, yeah, straight. And we're going straight for people's mums. We're talking about on-site shit
Your family
straight away.
members are getting
like
you,
this.
You know.
It's just cussing, it's not facts.
No, but this
No,
is.
of course, but it's, but what is what is any of this?
All right, look. I had this
Really-
conversation because I said if I was to throw a Guardz or a Kano in that battle, it's a straight execution to me,
Bruv,
yeah,
finished.
because
Any of them.
the relatability of how we see a Guardz and a Kano would just kill a
Think about-
Drizzy
throughout
or a thing, yeah.
P Money will do an album. If
Yeah,
you, if the
but,
Snake,
but you gotta have it in someone that's at least in their bracket.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, and not to put no shade on P Money, because P Money's fabulous, but he's not a Guardz or a Kano. Yeah, that's like 500 grand a booking.
I'd
Let's talk
argue
different,
that
yeah?
he's probably the tier below.
I'm telling you,
P-
bruv.
Probably.
He-
I put him in the class.
He's the tier below.
No. I put him on the same lyrical class.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
100.
But
yeah, as
on
in-
bookings,
yeah.
yeah.
of course.
Like, on tour.
Absolutely.
On booking,
Absolutely.
he's 20 grand to Kano's 500 grand. Yeah. So in that
One of them's got a
respect,
bigger rider.
if
Put it
you're
that way.
talking about that level, yeah, you can put a Guardz and a Kano in that conversation. I'm not saying they're making Kendrick money or Drake money, yeah,
Yeah.
but they're highest in our
They're
tier,
rap stars, bro.
and
Like-
they are built from bodying, man. Yeah.
They come from the same grime culture.
They come from that
Clash
culture of
culture.
just like you ready.
You know what I
Hence
mean?
why,
Yeah.
hence why I think it's almost a missing art in our battle culture. Yeah, because our battle culture is very much like, and I'll tell you about your mum and your 7 kids. Yeah, where it's not like that grime essence. Yeah, that Lord of the, yeah. When we did Lord of the Mics and all of those, and we're watching them go, yeah, you knew what time it was. Yeah, but it was something that was solely for grime. But if you took
100.
that same lyrical element,
and energy.
but it's a different thing.
Drill,
because
drill's definitely a different
it's not lyrical. Yeah, it's energy vibes.
It's who can say the most crud, bro.
Yeah.
There ain't no.
Yeah, man, it's-
we
it's the
spoke about it
controversy.
before.
I'm
thing,
talking
say
about
something.
penning a perfect bar to break a man down.
If you got 5 man on a drill track, the illest one on the track isn't the one who's done the most crazy flows and mad rhyme patterns, bruv. It's the one that said the cruddiest thing. So I feel
Same
like
in
there's-
grime.
I disagree. I disagree.
I think it's evolved. I think it's evolved, but the earlier days, no, it was the same in grime. Man, bust your head with the can. You don't want to tell me nothing, fam.
The reload bars.
Suck your mother around the gang. And you can kill man on 4 bars, yeah?
Yeah.
Whereas my whole thing about penning a 32 or a 64 to actually assassinate someone.
Decimate.
It's different, yeah? And I will put
it's a different
Guardz and
meditation.
Kano in that league before I will put a lot of them because I find a lot of them just talk. Anyway, we could go through this all night because this is hip-hop beefs are the most fascinating shit in hip-hop.
I think it's turned to a circus thing nowadays, man, because we saw real battles. Man. That's what I'm saying,
Nah, the circus. We love the circus.
We
love the circus. It's WWE,
I'm
bro.
talking about the real essence of the thing. I'm talking about the real essence of the thing. It's gone away from that.
Do you think?
Tell us more about the social media shit and how you.
Yeah. But that's why I like this shit. Because, okay, they've been doing the social media, but they've still been doing tunes. They've still been doing tunes. And, and people say, well, it's not real, it's fake. What do you want them to shoot each other, bro? This is what we want. We want them to.
Wait. Listen. If this is 2024, yeah? If you're still on the roadside selling CDs out of the back of a trunk where no one's got a CD player no more. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the evolution. So you gotta know. I don't care, yeah? I don't care. And I'm gonna tell them evolve, dog, yeah? Because as we know, the evolution is online, yeah? Like it or not, this is where it is. Yeah? As the internet's undefeated, big up the man them that know how to work it, use it, and make their blood clot monopoly off it. That's the real.
Yeah. We will leave
do a YouTube tutorial.
We'll leave it there. If you want to hear more, listen to the Patreon. Yeah, come on. All right. So, I think it's time to wrap it up. All right. So, thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. Right. So. No, I didn't mean it to come off like that, bro. No, I just want to wrap up the thing. So, we're going to give big thanks to our guest, C.O.N-Vers. Make some noise for C.O.N-Vers inside. All right. Yes, man. So, we'll be back next month. Sorry, bro. We'll be back next month on our normal second Monday of every month. Second Monday of May. Yeah. Come on, find us. Listen back to the show. All that's left to say is...
Guardz.
All right. Every second Monday.